Today we're going to be talking about stages of an allergic reaction. An allergic reaction is the body's way of reacting to an invader. The body senses a foreign substance called an antigen and the immune system is triggered. Its overreaction to a harmless substance, an allergen, is called a hypersensitivity reaction or an allergic reaction. Allergens are contracted through ingestion, inhalation, injection, and skin contact.
Stage 1 is sensitization. Scavenger cells called macrophages surround and break up invading allergens. Macrophages display the allergen fragments to specialized white blood cells, which are the T lymphocytes. T cells secrete a signaling chemical interleukin-4, which activates B lymphocytes. They secrete antibodies specific for that allergen, called IgE. Receptors attach to cells in the immune system, called mast cells and basophils.
Stage 2 is mast cell activation. This represents a later encounter between the allergen and the immune system within minutes after the second exposure to the allergen. IgE antibodies on mast cells constructed during stage 1 recognize the allergen and bind to the invader. Once the allergen is bound, the granules in the mast cells release their contents. This is a release of chemical mediators like histamine, platelet activating factor, prostaglandins, and leukotrienes, which are responsible for the allergic reaction. Histamine stimulates mucus production and causes redness, swelling, and inflammation.
The third and final stage in the steps of an allergic reaction is the late phase inflammatory response. Tissue mast cells and neighboring cells produce chemical messengers that signal circulating basophils, eosinophils, and other cells to migrate into the tissue to help fight the foreign material. These recruited immune cells secrete chemicals of their own that sustain inflammation, cause tissue damage, and recruit even more immune cells. This phase occurs several hours after exposure and can last hours to days.
Thank you, Cooper!